Hey guys, I think we'll go ahead and kick it off. I'm Rafi. I'm a product manager at Aztec. I'll be emceeing, and super excited to just learn today, just to see these different products, tools in the ZK space, and how we can work towards a future where we can solve different things in different areas. And I think I'll hand it off to Varun for our opening keynote.
All right, GM, how's everyone doing? Lovely. I know it's first day in Denver, but surprisingly it's much warmer than expected, so kind of, it was worth the trip. I dreaded coming here, but now I'm happy. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to Provable Denver, where we are bringing together some of the brightest minds to talk about a fundamental shift in computing, one that will redefine how we build, transact, and trust in the digital world. Today, we'll talk about, or we'll be diving into provable computing, why it matters, why it's inevitable, and why and why it's finally ready for prime time. So the technology has always been about removing trust from the equation. So for example, if you think about the transistors, which replaced unreliable mechanical switches, giving us computing as we know it. Then we had TCP/IP, which removed the need for centralized gatekeepers, making the internet unstoppable. Then we've got cloud computing, which abstracted infrastructure, making computation scalable and accessible to all of us. And then we've got the iPhone, which essentially put all of this in our pockets, pretty much making computation an extension of ourselves. So each of these technologies basically removed friction and by replacing human discretion with deterministic systems, which basically removed trust and made everything accessible, right? So then in 2009, we had Bitcoin, which basically took it even further. It showed us that we can basically move money without the need for any intermediaries, without permission, without trust, right? So despite all this progress, today we still heavily use systems that are extremely opaque. Like we still trust exchanges to be solvent. We trust centralized applications with our data. And pretty much we assume that the numbers on a screen represent the reality, right? So this is a problem, a glitch in the matrix rather, which needs to be fixed, and it can be fixed, right? So for years, ZK has been something we saw as a research breakthrough that wasn't quite ready for production. Like it was complex, it was expensive, it was really, really difficult to implement. But that time has changed, and it's no longer true. Like it's 2025, and ZK is finally here. This is the year where we finally have ZK that is fast enough, that is mature enough to power real-world applications. And we're not just talking about theoretical experiments, we're actually talking about real-world production-ready software that is already transforming the way we interact or use exchanges, protocols, or many of the applications that we will learn about this evening. So we do believe that provable computing is going to essentially eliminate trust, not only from financial systems, but also from the entire digital economy. Right? So instead of trusting an exchange to be solvent, it should be able to prove it. Or instead of trusting an AI model to be unbiased, it should, again, be provable, right? So, or instead of trusting your computation, making sure your computation was run correctly, it should be verifiable on-chain. So it's not just about crypto, but it's also about fundamentally, it's about the future or architecture of the future itself. But just like TCP/IP, the transistors, provable computing basically is the backbone, is the foundation for what's next. So with that said, today we have an incredible line of speakers and panelists who will be talking about the real-world applications of ZK, how the role of provable finance, and how we can take this magic of ZK and take it from lab to the mainstream. So that being said, let's get started. The future isn't just decentralized, it is provable. Thank you so much.